Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I've got a busy few videos coming up in the next few days, but I want to start with I want to call a simple debate. I think we'll start this off with. This is to all National League supporters. There's been the debate for some time now about the promotion situation and about in the National League you have one automatic place and you have one playoff place. And now that the National League season is over, the debate seems to have reared its head again. Should there be more than two spots available in the National League? I've heard certain pundits, Chris Hargreaves on BT, come back and say he thinks it's unfair that there's only one automatic spot and only one playoff spot. And I can see his argument, but I can also counteract that argument. And I'm going to counteract the argument by saying it's non-league. His other counterpoint, or someone else's counterpoint, could be, but look at the clubs that are now in the National League. Couldn't you sort of just tag it on and maybe make it Division 4? Here's my opinion on this, and I want you guys' opinion on this. And we're not all going to agree. I think it's an open debate. Do I agree with Chris Hargreaves and some other pundits? Yes and no to both, because I can see their genuine argument. Obviously, I have my views. Here are mine, and then I'll give you. Then I want to hear yours. Let's look at the league. Let's look at the National League in general. About over half of the league are covered with former Football League sides, whether that be through mismanagement or whether that be through just poor recruitment, anything like that, pull the plug in the way of funding, anything bad. Obviously, all clubs at some point at this level have been mismanaged. And then also, like I said, recruitment on players has been poor. You're not down here for necessarily the club being a bad club. You're down here because things just haven't been going well. If we just look at the top 7 teams that have finished in the playoffs, 6 of them were former Football League sides in one guise or another. The winners: Stockport, Wrexham, Grimsby, Chesterfield, Halifax. The only one that wasn't or hasn't been is Solihull Moors. So that shows what a great credit they need for doing what they've done. My take on it is this: I don't believe it should change, and here's why I think it should be 2 up. There's 2 reasons for this. One, you honestly think the Football League is going to say, we'll take an extra relegation spot for you to add a promotion spot? Realistically, can you see the 72 clubs in the Football League really agreeing to that? I can't, personally. So I don't think on that stance it's going to happen. Another stance is everyone's calling League 2 the easiest league to get out of. It's a poor league. It's a weak league, I've heard people say, Is it a weak league, or is it the fact there's more chances to get up out of it? I think it's more the latter. Now, with the National League, it's a tough league. And it's a tough league in two ways. A, the amount of former league clubs that are in there. Now, most of the clubs in there are full-time. That makes it difficult as well, because apart from Stockport and Wrexham and Chesterfield this year, really it's been one of the strongest leagues I've known. And it's also that tag of being called non-league. Well, this is the best state I think non-league has ever been in. But here's my reason as to why I think it should stay at 2 up, 2 down. The National League should be a major deterrent. You do not want to drop into the National League because it is a bitch to get out of. Plain and simple, it is the most difficult league to get out of, and it should stay that way. The more promotion places you give, the, on paper, easier you make it. The easier you make it to get out of. So then, do you then lose the toughness of the league? Do you then lose the grit of the league? Would teams, knowing you've got 3 spots, yeah, the disappointment of dropping into non-league would be painful, but would it have the same effect? If you give 3 promotion spots, you know you can finish first and second and go up, and then you've got a 3rd shot to go up. This is non-league football. Non-league level should be the hardest leagues to get out of. I think if you do that, you water the tension slightly of the league down. Because you are basically saying, we want to put you on par with the Football League because of the clubs that are in there. Because any club in that top 7, especially the 6 that are now in the playoffs, apart from Solihull really, all believe, every club believes, they should be in the Football League. I always hear this term, back where the club belongs. Here's another controversial comment that I'm going to make. If the club belonged in the Football League, they would be in the Football League. No club belongs in a Football League. We've dropped down to this level twice in the last 10 years. So we've got no right to be in the Football League. Chesterfield's got no right to be in the Football League. Notts County's got no right to be in the Football League. And Wrexham have got no right to be in the Football League just because they've got Hollywood owners. They don't have the right to be in the Football League. And Stockport didn't. But they earned the right to be in the Football League. I think we've got to try and cut that out. Back where we belong. If you belong there, you'll get there. Simple as that. But my question is this. Are you on my side of the fence that it creates more tension if you have fewer? Or are you in the camp of, no, there should be more promotion places? But then think about that. Are the Football League and the clubs in the Football League going to realistically say, oh yeah, we'll give you an extra relegation spot? Yes, the National League can add a promotion spot. Absolutely, yeah. Of course clubs in the Football League are not going to agree to that. But I also think non-league should be the hardest leagues to get out of. They shouldn't be easy. And the more teams you allow to go up, on paper, the easier it is. Maybe teams have to try less. They don't have to try as hard because they know they've got more chances. So that's my argument. My argument is no, keep it as it is. Make it as tough as it is. Make it the National League a deterrent. You don't want to drop into non-league, like I said at the beginning of the video, because it is a bitch to get out of. I believe non-league football should be the most difficult levels of football to get out of. Doesn't matter whether you are Grimsby Town or whether you are Wrexham. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we have got no divine right. Nobody's got any divine right to be in the Football League. But why should we have 3 or 4 spots? What? So maybe some clubs can have a dip, but know that, if they finish third, and you've seen how League 2 gets scrutinised. You've got 3 automatic places and a playoff place. So, just to finish my point, and then it'll be over to you guys for you guys' opinion, League 2 is the easiest league to get promoted from, but the hardest league to get relegated from. You have got to be shit to get relegated from League 2. There's only 2 places. You have got to be bad to get relegated from League 2. We were last year. We were bad last year, and that's why we got relegated. Do you then have to be so good to get promoted? Or do you just need a slice of luck going your way to get promoted? Because if you put it this way, if it was only 2 up, Bristol Rovers, when they beat Scunthorpe, they won 7-0. But if they hadn't got that, they'd still got the playoffs to fall back on. So that also then makes League 1 the easiest, the hardest to stay in. Because you've got 4 relegation spots. I think that's too many relegation spots. I think the Championship is one of the hardest to get out of because you've only... the Championship in League 1 and the National League are the 3 hardest leagues to get out of because you've only got 2 automatic in League 1 and the Championship, and you've only got 1 automatic in the National League. It should be that way in the National League because you don't want to drop into it. So why do you want to make it the same as the Football League? Think about it, and I want to get your guys' views on this. Are you in the camp of it's unfair, there should be more promotion places? There should be at least 3 promotion places. But then also answer this. If you're a Football League fan or you follow a team in League 2 especially, would you give yourself more of a chance to go down for somebody from the league above, the league below, to go up? I like it this way because it makes it more, they're saying this team shouldn't be down there. They're down there for a reason. You're non-league for a reason. And as long as that's for every team, I don't have an issue, but I know a lot of people do. So now that's my opinion. I'd keep it the way it is. It may not be the fairest in the way of numbers, but I think it doesn't half make it interesting when the teams that end up down there. It makes you not want to go down. But boy, if you go down, you've got to be a bad side to go down into non-league. Because with only having 2 relegation spots in League 2, and I've heard people call League 2 a very poor league, well, you've got to be a poor team then to drop out of League 2. And Scunny have been the worst side in League 2 for a long, long time. But now it's down to you guys. You tell me what you think. Should it stay the way it is? Should they expand the promotion? Which would then also mean that the Football League have got to add an extra spot. And if you're a fan of a team in League 2, would your clubs and would your fan base go along with that? What, so you've got more chance of getting relegated? Just because, teams from the league below, because the teams that are in it believe that there should be more spots? Or should the National League be the harder leagues to get out of? Because boy, do you know that you've earned it with only 2 spots. So it's down to you guys. What do you guys think? Are you on my side? Or do you agree with the media when they say it's unfair? There should be more space. There should be more spots for teams to come out of the National League. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll be back with another video very, very soon. I really enjoy doing these videos for you. Do comment on this because I really am interested and intrigued on you guys' opinion. And please do like, do share, do subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell button. That'll let you know when I upload some new content. And I will see you guys very, very soon. The playoffs are on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. So just before I go, I will be doing previews for the playoff games and the playoff in general. So keep your eyes out for that. They are coming in the coming days. But get your comments down below on this video. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button, like I said, for the new content. And I will see you guys extremely soon. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.